I'm gonna see if this thing works. Please work. I cleared my storage. Something told me yesterday to go ahead and do that too. Okay, here we go. What's going on, y'all? So I hope y'all are enjoying this chakra series. So the next chakra that I'm going to be breaking down is the throat chakra. This is the chakra of I speak, expression, communication. This is one of the most powerful chakras. It's one of the most powerful chakras because it deals with your human expression, how you communicate, how you express yourself in the world. And so we're finna get into it. Okay, I just took these things off. So I'm gonna just open it up with this question, and I kind of went into this on my TikTok page. So I'm just opening it up with this. What are you holding back from saying? What are you holding back from expressing? Now it goes beyond just speaking, but what are you holding back from speaking? And here is where the throat chakra is located. Obviously, keyword throat. So that is where the throat chakra is located. And so the throat chakra governs our ability to communicate our truth, set boundaries, and express ourselves authentically. And so when this chakra is blocked, you may experience struggling with your self-expression, fear of judgment, holding back from your true desires. And this can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, or a sense of being misunderstood because you may not feel that you are truly heard or valued in your personal life or your professional life. That was just that, okay? And when your throat chakra is a balance, this is when you are able to own your voice, speak your truth, set boundaries that honor who you are, that honors your worth, that honors the life that you want to create. And this is what creates a ripple effect in your relationships and in your work life, your career life. That was real. That was so quick. So one of the things that I wanted to add here is when it comes to expressing yourself, this also deals with you being honest about, yeah, I want to make more money. This is what it means to honor yourself. Yeah, I want to travel. I want to travel. Just being able to admit that. But when this area is blocked, you could feel kind of like, I don't know if I want to say that. Is that okay for me to want that? Is it okay for me to want more money? Is it okay for me to travel? When I have this going on, when I have that going on. No, these people need me. Da, 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 da. It's like all these excuses, but ultimately when it comes to self-worth, it's like, no, this is what I want. This is just what I want, and that's just it. And now, you just have to admit that. First, ultimately, it just starts with admitting the truth, just saying the truth. Just saying it, like, just really just say what you want. Right now, what do you want? Just say it. Like, like, what are you feeling right now? What, just say it. Sometimes you got to just say it to yourself. Say it to yourself first. And then, like, once you hear yourself say it, it's like, okay, that's what I want. Okay, so what I need to do next? Just stuff like that. But first, you got to admit it. You got to admit that you want to travel. You got to admit that you want to make more money. You got to admit that you want to grow and evolve and, live this beautiful, lavish life. Yeah, it's like, honey, I want a lavish life, honey. I want to travel. I want to try new food. I want to do this. I want to do that. What? You better tell her. And so we finna get into some herbs and crystals and foods that you can use to bring balance to this chakra. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I don't want to forget. So the throat rules over light blue because the throat chakra is light blue. Okay, it's light blue where the throat is. So color therapy, bringing balance to the chakra. You can wear light blue. You can incorporate objects that are light blue. You can visualize with this color, and also work with water, the element of water. So that's your light blue. Some herbs that you can use in some food would be peppermint. Peppermint is great, especially if you are a businesswoman, if you have a lot of meetings, if you do a lot of speaking engagements. Peppermint that's a good one. That's a good one. Eucalyptus, what is it called? Lemongrass, licorice root, sage, and slippery elm. Slippery elm. ELM. And some foods would be herbal teas. I just said it. Hold on, I missed it. So foods will be blueberries, blackberries, coconut water, spirella, kelp, salt, and also lemon. And some crystals will be lapis lazuli, sodalite, blue lace agate, aquamarine, and turquoise. So those are the crystals. And I'm gonna just leave y'all with this question. What is one thing that you've been afraid to express, that if you said it, if you expressed it, could bring you more freedom? So I'm gonna say that again. What's one thing you've been afraid to express that if spoken could bring you more freedom? So again, this comes with speaking your desires. Many times you don't feel free because you haven't given yourself that permission to say what you want. You know, you might think that what you desire is attached to your freedom. So in order for you to experience that freedom, you have to admit it. You have to just say it. Okay, so that is my video on the throat chakra. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace be well. And drop the answer to that question in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know, what's going through your head. What's bubbling up in your throat chakra. Peace.